Welcome to Vibes and Views, brought to you by On-Screen Media. I will bring you trendy topics, vibes, fun, and insights. Today, we are going to be talking about a very interesting topic.
And this topic is one that causes arguments, especially amongst young people.
Yeah, marriage. At what age do you think people should actually get married?
As a young man or a young woman, do you think that there is a deadline for marriage? Let's go into the streets of Lagos to hear what people are saying.
For female, I would prefer 22.
30, 31 is okay.
Gbogbo the highest pé èèyàn fẹ́ marry ilé ayé ń sin báyìí kò gbọ́dọ̀ kọjá 27, 30 years.
Male, at least at the age of 25 to going to 30, at least you should be a married man.
25 is basic. Make a girl get married.
At the age of 25, a female is at least advised to get married.
Ọmọ 14 years tó ti gboyún gan ṣé kò sí láyé ni? Ìyẹn wà láyé náà. So the highest fọ́kùn obìnrin pé èèyàn náà tọ́jú ẹ̀ bí Nàìjíríà ṣe ń lọ yìí. Economic tó wà ń ta yìí. Tó bá máa lọ bí 19, 20 ẹ fún ní overload.
I personally, I feel there should not be a certain marriageable age, because why would the society have a certain standard for me? What if I'm not ready to get married at 18 or 20 or 25?
Do you even want 30? To get married at all? Let's start with that. Do you have the intentions to actually get married?
It's not like that. I just feel like I need to move to a certain milestone, cross some certain things like personal growth and some certain things.
Don't you think you can do that in marriage?
No, I feel like my partner would hinder me in some aspects.
Okay.
It is personal.
Okay, so you don't want to be with somebody that actually wants to take care of you and help you achieve those
goals. I'm not
goals.
saying they cannot help me achieve those goals.
Okay.
All I'm saying is this is a personal thing. There are certain goals that couples
basically you're not
together.
Just ready.
Yes, I'm not ready.
You don't feel like there's an age limit,
psychologically, in every way.
You don't think there's an age limit for you to actually
there is no age limit though. If I'm 30 and then I've achieved certain things, I can still get married. And if they say they'll not marry me,
okay, interesting.
Based on the situation of the country, I'm high now. Based on the situation, I'm married at the age of 40, which is very, very wrong. At least by now, I'm supposed to, my first son or my daughter supposed to be around at least 17, 18 years. But based on the condition and the situation of this country now, make me to marry very late.
And now it's a change because of the weather. No money. Even girls and now children like to go school. Then after their education, they can do whatsoever.
Men, beautiful guys who are up to are sleeping on that bridge. The person that is sleeping on that bridge, can he be able to get married or sleeping inside before getting married?
Okay. Normally, I will have get married, but financially, like this is not okay. The man that wants to marry me, there's no good job, you understand?
It looks as if you're getting older. So at least by 30, you should at least have a wife and start up a family. So you understand. So it's just that by 30 downwards, at least you should be planning on getting married. Because if you say from 50, at least you all those things you're supposed to do at your youth, yes, you won't get to do them anymore. So that's why I said at the age of 30, then a male can get married.
Yes, so we're not able to settle down. Like it is not that he's not ready, but there's no money, financially stable.
But if say this country good, job there, people they work, person go they marry. And when I get for marriage, you say, where you have something doing, that time my marriage goes sweet. Because if you don't get anything to do now, you born children, none of your children they go school. You just they beg around, that one no good. But waiting they beg all this our government, make them do something, make it easy for everybody. Gbogbo ẹ ti wọnú ara wọn, ìta ti lé, kò sí nǹkan gbòòrò, gbogbo ẹ ti dá. Ẹ má tètè marry ló máa tètè jẹun. Tó bá tètè marry ò lè jẹun. Kí ló wà nù.
For me, actually, I don't think it's right to put a tag on it that this is the age you should get married, because it puts unnecessary pressure on you as a person, as a lady, as a man. It kind of puts unnecessary pressure on you. Okay. But at the same time, I think you should also be cautious of how you're living your life and how things are going, because tomorrow is not promised. Anything can happen at any time. So if there are things that you want to do, you want to get married, you want to have kids, Yorubas will say Igbara Lambura. You should do that like as soon as you can.
Yes.
Not that you should rush into it, but when you have things that you want to do, and you feel like you need companionship. You can grow with your partner. You can always grow with somebody. You can always live with somebody. So it's not like, oh, my partner will hinder me. My partner will not make me grow. I can always do my business in marriage. I can go to school. I can do all of these things. But you just need to be mentally ready. Be mature enough that, yeah, I can live with somebody. I can endure. I can tolerate them to a point. So don't rush. I'm not saying rush into it. I'm not saying do it when you're forced to. I'm saying do it when you feel ready
like
to.
doing it.
When you feel like this is.
Okay, so but what if when I'm 25 and I'm still not ready? Like people start to say, "Oh, Sherry getting too
go
old.
Marry.
Your mates are married. Your mates are married."
You don't allow public opinion push you into marriage.
It's a lot.
Because you cannot leave your marriage with people. People will come to your wedding, eat rice. That's the end of it. Now you go to face out. So people who are drinking gari after their wedding. The people that have told them, go and marry, they will only be telling them, congratulations, or our wife.
Happy married
They will
life.
not ask you, how are you eating in your house? So don't go into marriage because people are saying, my mates are getting married, your mates are getting married. Your mates are also in the mortuary, my dear. Nobody's telling you go and die. So you cannot allow people's opinion to push you into marriage. But at the same time, you should always think about it. Okay,
But some people, when they are like 20, 22, and they're feeling pressure, they're feeling bad that they've not accomplished anything. I'm supposed to be married by now.
Is subjective. It depends on what you see as an accomplishment.
Yes.
People see their age as an accomplishment. I'm 23, I'm 25. Me say don't big. Some people see their level of education as an accomplishment. Oh, I'm a graduate at 22, I'm a graduate at 21. You see, the accomplishment has like different meanings to different people.
Yes.
You can be 22 and you feel accomplished, like, yeah, I'm 22, I'm a graduate or something like that. So it doesn't really matter, and that shouldn't stop you from actually like growing together with somebody that you love, that you want to be with for the rest of your life. I mean, what is really holding you back? Is it finances? Is it societal pressure? Is it what people would say? Because some people will be like, you are 20, why are you getting married at 20? Meanwhile, these same people will be saying God when to people that are 40 plus and their children are already like 20. Do you understand? They will be feeling like, they'll be wishing they had something like that. So it doesn't really matter where you are. What matters is how mature you are, how ready you are mentally, emotionally, as long as you're not being forced to do it. When you're being forced to do it, it's a different thing. But when you're not being forced to do it, there shouldn't be anything restricting you from actually getting married early. I think it's a very good thing. It's quite interesting, and it makes sense.
And beautiful too.
I know, right? Seeing people in their 40s with children already growing. Imagine being 40 and you're just raising a toddler. You know how stressful that gets, even mentally. It gets very, very draining because your body is aging as well, and you training a child at that age is quite stressful. So you shouldn't delay that. You shouldn't delay. Well, there's no manual to life. You could actually marry early and have delay in childbearing. That's another angle.
At the end of the day, it all boils down to you as a person. For me, I still feel there should not be a certain age where you have to get married. You can get married at any time. It's your own time.
At 40?
Yeah. Whatever. 50 in fact.
Oh, interesting. Nice. 60. So how would you reproduce at that age when you have entered menopause? Well, for me, actually, I am an advocate for early marriage. I love it when people get married early because, like I said before, Igbara Lambura, you do the right things at the right time. You raise your kids early. Imagine 60 years, you're still paying school fees of child in primary school. It's not nice. It's actually not really, you don't really enter like that. So if you have the capacity, you're mentally ready, you're mature enough, you can do it. You don't have to feel like, people will say, why am I doing this thing? You can always grow with your partner. So at the end of the day, it still boils down to you. So guys, let's know what you think in the comment section. Do you think there should be an age restriction to marriage, or do you think that you can get married at any time? Let's know.